Welcome to the live stream, the broadcast. Game 2, Sun Devils versus UNLV. We're going to do today's game a little different. It is a 12:30 game, and because it's midday, we're actually going to have, instead of you having to listen to me, I've got a mic over by the Blaze radio guys, so you'll get some broadcasts, some professional broadcasts from those guys. So for the most part, I'm going to try to just listen in, chime in where I can. They can't hear me, but I'll try to add some color to what you're seeing. I'll also be managing the cameras. But feel free to drop a comment. I'll be trying to watch those too, so. Started.
And right defense, number 8, Devin Atwell. At left wing, number 15, Michael McIntosh. At center, number 34, Owen Van. At right wing, number 3, Charles Mason. And in goal this afternoon, number 30, Sundayer.
West Coast Hockey League Conference, and their last 5 games have come against Missouri State, San Diego State,
And now,
and
it's time for the starting lineup for head coach Johnny Walker's Arizona State Sun Devils.
a little bit of a streak until Missouri State ended that.
At left defense, number 15, Ty Marcotte. At right defense, number 8, Anthony White. At left wing, number 97, Carter Newland. At center, number 89, Matthew Gross. At right wing, number 24, Jaden Butler. And your starting goaltender, please go right. Number 31, Jay Glass.
Now taking a look here at the starting lineup for ASU and UNLV, we have number 50.
And at this time, you guys can please rise if you're able. Kindly remove your caps. And join us with the All-America with the playing of our national anthem.
It's obviously going to keep
Your officials for this afternoon's game. The linesmen are Kevin Smith and Jeff Larson. Your referees are Mike Sarner and Jean-Jacques Caboux.
And obviously, he's expecting a little bit better from the start of the season. What do you got?
Yeah, Ty Marchand, 7 games played so far, 2 goals, 1 assist.
White dumps it in. And puck back. Shot on net. Quick. Number 24. Hayden Butler. Runs all the way around on the ASU side as Marchand has to get behind him and pick it up. With heavy pressure, three ugly turnover. And another puck battle down the corner. That's number 15 for UNLV. That's McIntosh. As he finally clears it. Eric puck from DiMaggio. Face off right outside your left.
Ryan to That's nice.
Ryan number 9. Came back to Olsen. Olsen's a little too quick and it's dumped in past center ice. A puck races down. And the shot is fired on net by Friesen. Turns around and King. He sends it back down. Back below the net, here's Friesen. Turns it over, get right back in it. It's scary. Scary though, turns it over. Here comes the other way, here comes the net. And across the line. Quick shot attempt there by number 9, Bryce Johnson. Just listen, they get it back to them, they score! That's number 14. Early for UNLV.
And Luke Backel adds another goal to his already one on the year. Luke Backel was a great play there. Looked like there was a little tip in there.
Yeah, what a shot there by Luke Backel. That's a good attempt, or a great effort by number 9, Bryce Johnson. He glitched on his shot attempt from right above the slot on the 3-on-2.
UNLV goal scored by number 14, Luke Backel. Backel assisted by number 9, Bryce Johnson. At number 28, Heath Match. Time of the goal, 18:52 remaining in the first period.
Yeah, that's Nate Glenn's 14th goal.
Backel from Johnson again. Time of the goal, 18:52.
Nate Glenn, Nate Glenn, he was quite sick setup for the pads. The face-off from center ice is one back by UNLV. Off ice for the pass from Jackson Wyatt. Number 91 for ASU, that's Matt Taylor. Taylor tries to dump it out of the zone, just out of reach, but beating the icing. Number 25, Tyler Kennedy. Kennedy in a board battle down low. Picked up by 46 of UNLV. That's Mason Kelly. Kelly sends it up the ice. And to rush now, it is UNLV's got numbers. Puck gets sent over to number 10. That's Dylan Jensen, but he can't catch it. And UNLV has to regroup. Now it's back to Jackson Jensen, just called offsides. Looks to be number 11 hitting Cecil from South offsides.
Exactly. Offsides. That's a tricky call because obviously.
Funky drop ends with UNLV winning it. That's number 2. Joseph Carollo turns it over to West. West dumps it in to the right. And getting back at it. Marshall chips it up. What's the green light? Carollo, big block shot there by number 13. That's Tyler Killian. Dumps it back in right off Carollo's head. Leading to no offsides here, and Day now is going to send it back in zone for ASU. ASU looking to work around the perimeter of the offensive zone. A soft pass over to Parker. Parker sends one on net. Delayed penalty called on board. As UNLV touches the puck. ASU power play on the way. ASU sends out their first power play unit. It consists of Cameron, Butler, Marchand, and then that's
UNLV minor penalty, number 13, Dylan Ford, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Ford for cross-checking, time of penalty, 17:30 remaining in the first period. Ford for cross-checking at 17:30. Your Sun Devils are on the power play, fueled by the Husband and Wife SWAT team.
number 28 for ASU. That's Chadwick. Chadwick cuts to the middle and sends the puck in. Another clearing attempt, this time by Devin Nagra. And that puck is sent all the way down the ice. And again, Glenn has to agree that now coming back from ASU, that's Matthew Gross. Matthew Gross trips himself up, but gets the pass off. Impressive play there as Caden Butler takes it now, sends it in deep, and yet again, Nagro's right on it. And he's going to try to clear it, but a little whip on the puck is kept in there. That's to Marchand. Marchand sends it in deep, and it comes all the way back around. This is Matthew Gross at the point. Sends it over to Marchand on the right-hand side. Marchand looking for a stick to hit, can't find one. And he sends it over and gets it right back up to the point. And it's just bouncing right over the stick of number 28. That's Kelton Chadwick as he goes back in his own end. It's OSU or line change here. Coming the other way is Gross. Gross now battling down low. He sends it up to the point. That's number 4, Kate Olson. Kate Olson walks the line, finds Marchand, quick shot. He scores! Marchand with the butter puck and finds his way to the back of the net.
Yeah, it did not look pretty at all. It looked like it was moving a lot, but somehow that got the goalie out of his position.
Sun Devils goal, power play goal, scored by number 15, Ty Marchand. Marchand with the goal, assisted by number 4, Kate Olson, and number 89, Matthew Gross. Marchand from Olson and Gross. Power play goal with 16:06 remaining in the first period.
Looks to be Luke Chase, and Luke Chase gets it now. Dumps it on the UNLV around the right-hand side. Picking it up on the left is number 93, that's Hunter Greason. Hunter Greason wants to go there, gets knocked down there. And chips it up to his man. That's Jake King. Jake King sends it back to Greason, but it's intercepted there and finds its way back to King. King now moving to the slot and a whip shot there by Connor Scarry as King is going to punch it down again back in the corner. But this time, Wyatt's going to pick its way up. And it's going to find its way over to Jensen for UNLV. Jensen sends it back to his man. That's Jackson Wyatt. And he's going to settle the play down with 15 minutes remaining in this first period of play as both teams get a line change. Handing the puck off to DiMaggio. DiMaggio reading the ice and now taking it up with numbers for UNLV. Gets to retrieve the puck though. Great play there. Keep it in. He's going to hand it over to Olsen. Olsen clears his arms for ASU. ASU gets to get some fresh legs on the ice. Or just a pair of legs there as Matt Ducharme comes out here as below the net again is DiMaggio. DiMaggio now. He gets the puck picked up by Bryce Johnson. Johnson back to DiMaggio. DiMaggio now below again. This time he finds Devin Naga. Dump the puck in off the tip stick from number 29. ASU gets below. Picks up the puck. Number 24 for ASU. Finds his man 83 and a stretch pass is picked off by Corolla. Corolla was already a go off the goal. Puts the puck down low and ASU retrieves it. Below the net now. 8 for UNLV or number 9 Bryce Johnson. Shot from Corolla from the point. Doesn't get really flat early on. Number 23 from Evan West. Or Ken Olsen, excuse me. Transition here from UNLV. Trying to break the ice. Number 43 is moving to the slot. Pocketed by number 88, Christian Day. Christian Day working off the ice by himself. Tries to cut to the middle. Good defensive play there by number 23 of UNLV. And Dylan Gordon. Gordon stays with it now. Out of ASU zone. Dumped in quickly there by Marchand. Day again hounding the puck so far early in this game with his big frame and body. It's trying to find his right man. Number 13. Killy Graham, but it just gets picked off. At the point, that's number 2 for ASU. Connor Scary. Just Scary's going to hunt the puck down back in the right-hand corner. Scary now. Puck taken away. That's what's to be number 34. That's Oliver Band. Band now will chip it over the glass. The McIntosh net at the blue line. White ASU. White now. Moving in his own with numbers. King finds a line by Oliver Band. Oliver Band gets his hit back. Down Scary. ASU's going to hold his own. And now UNLV's got numbers the other way. Here comes McIntosh. McIntosh working with numbers. Beckel shot. Saved there by Nate Glenn. Retrieves possession. Just trails over. That's number 6. He looks cross side. Big save there by Nate Glenn. Wow, what a save by Glenn as Jackson Wyatt couldn't sneak it past, and ASU looks to ice it after getting stuck in their own D zone.
Yeah, what a big hit there by McIntosh. He just flicked back on King, and what a sequence of events for Navy on the board for ASU. Really that 6-5 winning. So has missed it to save their puck.
Showing their dominant side of their offensive play. ASU still remains in their zone due to the icing. And they do not get the change on icing. As UNLV retrieves the puck below the ASU net. That's number 10, Ben Jensen. Jensen's the other side. They walking around the net. That's number 6. That's Jackson Wyatt. Wyatt now on the point. Jensen, Maggio. Maggio can't find a shot. Finds one now. And bounces right off of Glenn. A huge save there by Glenn. And there comes a shot from the point of DiMaggio. And a big block by Hunter Friesen. Working around his Maggio, another shot. Rebound, fires up the left side, another big save. Or no! It sneaks in. That's number 21, Tristan Rand, who finds the back of the net for UNLV. Nate Glenn couldn't find the angle. And Rand sneaks it right past. Or excuse me, that's Hayden Siegel, number 11.
Yeah, and that was absolute pressure by the Rebels. Nate Glenn getting tired when you're on that high pressure stake, save after save after save. Eventually one's going to get in if you can't get it out of the offense.
Rebels goal scored by number 11, Hayden Siegel. Siegel assisted by number 46, Mason Kelly. And number 7, Mario DiMaggio. Time the goal, 10:43 remaining in the first period.
Last about a minute to a minute and a half.
Siegel from Kelly and DiMaggio at 10:43.
Down low, and it's tipped off by Tord, so no icing called. Maggio, and no, this pass is set off the skate of Newland and heads right back to the UNLV tender. Fundator, excuse me. Whistle blows the face off left hand to the right side.
What big hit there by the Rebels. Are they trying to take this ASU out of it?
It's already tough. Yet another face-off, but this time it gets hunted down. That bad pass there ends up in a slip up back. Maggio looks cross ice forward. Can't find him. And here comes point forward for ASU. That's Caden Butler moving in. Butler now puts it between his legs. Tries to force it to the net. It's a big block there by Beckel. Good defensive play. And ASU retrieves the puck. There's 20. He's going over. Number 20, Caden. Tied it up.
Really keep this pressure up and not surrender the mistake.
Sun Devils goal scored by number 20, Luke Chase. Chase assisted by number 89, Matthew Gross. And number 24, Kate Butler. Chase from Gross and Butler. Time of goal, 9:59 remaining in the first period.
Moves it back to number 6. That's Jackson Wyatt. Jackson Wyatt finds Bruce again. In the middle of the ice. got his goal. That's Massick. Massick moves it over to 34. That's Van. Van cross ice. Tried the shot over there from number 22, Dylan Kuhn. It's blocked on the way by netminder of ASU, Nate Glenn. Saying
During that goal, they're not sure to puck
face off won by UNLV. Shot from Nagra doesn't find its way to the net, and it was blocked out of play. ASU. You have to stop talking about it. There's pressure. Face off. Winston trying to look at cross ice pass. Interception. It goes back in the net. And here comes Nate Glenn to take it out. And look at Friesen again. Another bad balance, but ASU is lucky this time. That's quiet. Friesen along the boards. Can't get its way out. It's kept to the line by number 23. Or number 22. Looks like Boots. Little pressure on the left-hand side. Brings it around. Here comes number 88. Back to Friesen, and Friesen back there by number 22. That's Dylan Kuntz. Wow. A big body by Kuntz. Icing is called. Questionable call. It's
what a big hit there from Coons. Nothing. Out with a big boot.
Jensen now for UNLV is going to move it back into his own end. That's number 8, Devin Nagra. Nagra, he's got a man swinging. That's number 46, Mason Kelly. He hands it off to Kelly. Kelly back to Nagra. Nagra now moving up ice. And he sends it in the other side of the zone for ASU. And Glenn is going to step out and play it. And he finds his man. That's number 97, Carter Newlands. And now ASU has another Butler with a shot on net. Rebound saved by Bunday. To the point is number 8, White. White sends the shot to the net. Almost finds the back of the net. It's gross after a quick shot release. As ASU now finding some pressure. Shot to the net. Big save by Grundater. Off the tip from number 97, Carter Rubin. ASU finding its place in the game.
Yeah, now when Sparky's really trying to find that hole. Oh, and they're looking to do it again.
There's a little miscommunication going on here from the UNLV side as they get a penalty. Wow, they did. DiMaggio was sent to the box. Maybe an unsportsmanlike call here, as ASU is going to get a convenient power play with
UNLV minor penalty. Number 7, Mario DiMaggio, 2 minutes for holding. DiMaggio 2 for holding. Time of the penalty, 8:03 remaining in the first period. DiMaggio 2 for holding, 8:03. Your Sun Devils are on the power play. Fueled by the Huffman
Big save by Grundater.
For Grundater as he just puts that glove up and catches that without the doubt.
Yeah, Grundater flashes the leather on Marchand. Staying on the weak side, just like Alexander Election always does. It's Marchand. Face off left. One here by ASU, but here no pressure is Kelly's gonna chip it past him. I don't feel 2-on-1 going the other way. Right check play by number 17. That's Savitsky of ASU as they try to find the puck back in their own end. Chipped along up the side. Gross sends it back to his man. That's Kelton Chadwick, who moves up ice and dumps it back to number 24. That's Caden Butler. Butler now moving in the zone, and it's dumped in here Chasing it down is Gross. Gross finds Marchand. Marchand, cross ice, back to Marchand. Shot 50 feet over the net. As never a chance with that one, and it seems to find the netting. Questionable calls. I don't think that ever went last area, but good right back for ASU.
Looks like we would like you said, that was never going to be close. That was that was sailing over the glass. Only a minute 8 left on that power play for the
For UNLV, he wins the faceoff, and they clear the ice. That was number 8. As ASU goes back to retrieve it, it's number 97, Carter Newland, looking on the left side of the ice. Newland sends the puck in deep on 4th now. Some pressure and retrieved by Nagra. So down the length of the ice again as Big Glenn is yet again to play this puck as he hands it over to his main man, Cade Olsen. Cade Olsen working behind the net. He's going to come out now. He's going to fake a little drop pass there, and he's going to move up the ice. Find his man, that's number 13, Killy Graham. Killy Graham's going to send it over to Friesen. Friesen finds it back to Olsen. More puck battle down low. Killy Graham wants to win this one. And Friesen picks it up. Looks for the point man. There's no point man there. Finds his way down the length of the ice yet again. Coming out to play it. Hands it over to Newland. 11 seconds remain on this power play for ASU. One final rush. Here comes Newland. Newland over to Franklin. Sends it back down to Newland. Over the line.
UNLV is back at full strength.
Looking in. Fires a shot. Big save by Mundater. As after the play,
All right, I saw the feedback. I know the mics are a little low. I'll try to do something during intermission to try to improve that. Because our announcers aren't able to make it, I'm actually just picking up secondary commentary from the Blaze Radio guys. So apologize for that.
Wyatt looked up the ice. He's going right past everybody. He's got 3-on-2 going the other way. Then against the net, he's number 8 or number 9, excuse me, Bryce Johnson. Quick shot from the point. Almost beats his man below the net for Bruce. As here comes Wyatt again, working the point. Wyatt. The left side of the ice. As it's turned over there and chipped out of the zone, but brought right back. ASU questionable play, but and down low, shot to the slot for Wyatt. Wyatt doesn't take the shot, tries to find the man back door. It's just to no avail as ASU hits the red line and dumps it in from number 12 from ASU. That's Grady Franklin. And chasing it down there is number 92, Ducharme. Wyatt, again, all over the puck on this shit. Gets it out of the zone, finds the man, clears the zone. Shot attempt there by number 28. UNLV can't find anything. UNLV is just sending pucks with it yet again, and it's going to go all the way back to their side with Carillo picking it up below the net. Carillo now working through some ASU players. Finally gets the red line. Again playing this puck. It seems like he's touched the puck the most in this game. He's going to find it out. He's got his main man. That's number 13, Killy Graham. Also, gets the goal, and he's picked off there by number 15 of UNLV. They got another good away. Fires a shot on net off the dome of Glenn as it's chipped away by Killy Graham out of the zone. As Carillo picks it back up and finds Gordon on the left side. Gordon in his own end. Clears it. Picked back off by Day, but found by Mason. UNLV heading up ice. They find McIntosh. McIntosh all alone. Finds the late man. That's number 3. Mason again. Mason tries to fire a puck, and it's blocked there by Harmer. ASU is going to finally get to clear the zone here. Get to the other end as they will get a much-needed line change as UNLV retrieves their own puck. But Archett all over it on this shift. Another puck sailing over the net. This one's caught by Fundator, as that's going to blow the whistle with 3 minutes and 9 seconds left to play in his first game.
That's a while.
again, and UNLV maintains possession below their net. This time, it's DiMaggio. DiMaggio sends it up to the right-hand side of Thundader. He's got number 8. That's Devin Nagra. Nagra leaving the zone. Goes behind the net with Glenn. Back up to the point, looking for DiMaggio, but he finds it again. Nagra sends one to the net. Tipped in front by number 10, Dylan Jensen. And UNLV maintains some pressure yet again. This time, it's Nagra with it. Nagra, this usual big block shot there by Butler. Butler with a breakaway look, but he trips up over his own feet. And that's just going to send the puck down the UNLV side. Fundator stops it for DiMaggio. DiMaggio looks for a line change. UNLV getting a new set of legs on the ice. Moving up ice now for UNLV. That's number 22, Billy Cruz. Finds Mancini. Usually puts it in the zone. It's retrieved by number 20. That is Luke Chase. Luke Chase chips out his zone and keeps right on it, though. Sends it on net to Glenn. Glenn floats it over to number 12 of ASU. That is Brayden Franklin. He's going to let his team settle down a little bit. 2 minutes left in the first period of play. And move it up to the left-hand side of Luke Chase. Luke Chase sends it in deep. Goes the length of the ice with Friesen hustling to the puck. He's going to get it down low. He's going to look below the goal line. A quick shot there by number 9, Jake King. ASU with some pressure now. Jake King with a shot from the slot. Big save by Fundator. And here come the Rebels the other way. The swift delay. Good defensive play by number 20, Luke Chase. Willow finds his man, that's number 28. Moving into the zone. And a penalty taken by number 20.
Sun Devils minor penalty number 93 under Friesen. 2 minutes for tripping. Tripping. Friesen 2 for tripping. Time of penalty 1:40 remaining in the first period. Friesen 2 for tripping at 1:40. Your Sun Devils are on the penalty kill, powered by the Husband Wife Law Team.
Part of the shot on net. Tipped in front, but saved there by Glenn. Chipped in the corner by ASU. And right on it is number 28. That's Keith Metch, the man who drew the penalty himself. Reset from the top. He's going to get it to Beckler. To Metch. Metch walking around the top of the zone. Finds to the right side. That's Beckler. Beckler moves down low. It's a right back end slide. From the right hand slide, shot from Beckler and a big save right by the chest of Lion.
Really clapping and then feathers not allowing goals in the
the past 2 minutes, get another face-off, and this time they went a little too far as retrieving it is Nagra in his own half. Moving up guys on the left-hand side. Nagra
1 minute remaining in the first period.
moves it down low. He's got forward back to Metch. Metch just loses the puck as he's going to cross ice with Nagra. Pass. He finds Nagra after a carrot pass. Nagra's going to reset this time. Looks for Metch. Metch with a shot. He takes it. Good block. And another save made by Nate Glenn. Nate Glenn had no idea where the puck was, but he finds it last second and flashes the blocker as Nagra again at the corner, looking for a shot. Doesn't have one. Puts it down low to Metch. Metch working up the right-hand side. Now he finds forward down low. Back to Metch. Metch, quick shot. Blocked there in front by an ASU defender. And finds Nate Glenn. Textbook defense there by ASU. Not letting this happen.
yeah, and like you said, ASU goalie Nick Glenn was being screamed. Somehow he found that puck last second and got it before it went in.
DiMaggio finds 23. Right back. This guy is from New England. still lead by 20. And this is here on his own with 3 seconds left in the period. Wyatt is going to kill the clock. As ASU and UNLV
At the end of the first period, Rebels 2, Sun Devils 2.
All right.
Shots on goal of the period.
As hopefully you heard,
19 shots on net. Your Sun Devils 11
first
shots
period
on net.
ends 2-2. It will be back in 15 minutes. During the intermission, I'm going to see if I can't increase the volume of our guest commentators.
Your Sun Devils debut at the ASU
Right back.
Hockey website. For information.
The ice in the second period.
All right, so I'm trying something a little different.
Tied up at 2-2. The shots being 19 for UNLV.
Let me know in the comments if that's better.
Low shot of 11 for ASU as UNLV enters this period on the power play. A different start for them.
They looked capitalizing the last 20 seconds they had of this power play. Yeah, they're going to be on 20 seconds left on that power play. Thanks to the tripping call on ASU, and not a lot of shots for the Sun Devils so far, but 2 goals so far. So 2 for 11. That's not a bad shooting percentage at all.
Yeah, we had put 4 goals to start of this game. It was 2-2 by in the first period. And the last 10 minutes, not a lot of action in the back of the net as Glenn and Monday was really standing on their heads for the last 10 minutes. She bounced back in the net. 2 of the 4 shots of the game. Monday didn't have some desire, but he picked it up heavily to end off the period as we were about to hit puck drop for the start of the second period.
It looks like it's going to be Matthew Gross here for the Sun Devils taking off puck, and the face-off is won by UNLV as they will feed it off to the offensive zone. AC can make an impact. Tripped up here is UNLV. UNLV number 28 passed off to Gross, recovers the puck now in the offensive zone.
Your Sun Devils are back at
Wide as UNLV is now on the attack. Number 3, Masick, going up ice, looking to find a fellow Rebel. Wyatt has the puck, shoots, and blocked here by Glenn in the easy save for Glenn and the Sun Devils. This UNLV, another attack. Number 5 for the Rebels. Recovered by Sparky. Matthew Gross leading the attack. Number 97, that's going to be Carter Newland. Finally shot, and it's going to go right. Number 12, Sun Devils. And UNLV now on the attack. Intercepted here by Franklin for the Sun Devils. Number 24, it's going to be Butler. Hayden Butler gets hit. And UNLV is now going to be back behind the net. UNLV looking to orchestrate a drive as they flick it down ice. It's a little bit of a dump, and it's going to be called icing.
Yeah, yet again, we see early on in that period, UNLV is really good at getting eyes in front of Nate Glenn. Nate Glenn had no idea where that puck was. Out in the last second, blockered it into the corner, allowing ASU to clear the zone and ultimately get numbers going up ice. Great play by Glenn, and obviously a good pick up there by ASU. They're going to find themselves to the left side of Monday.
It is tied 2-2 in this game. ASU wins the faceoff. Shot goes right for the block behind the net and it's run wild in by Fundator. As look at this, will be some tipping action.
Yeah, a little weird bounce there off the back of behind the net in the backboards. But Fundator is able to locate the weird trickling puck that it was and gets the glove on top of it, allowing UNLV to change after being disallowed, sending the puck for an icing just before.
This is Jake King again on the faceoff with the Sun Devils. UNLV is going to win this faceoff as they go rink wide and send it over to the fellow Rebel. Dumps it down ice and believe it's going to be icing again here for the Rebels.
a pattern we keep seeing is UNLV just dominating the face-off circles. I'm not sure ASU is really above the 30% at this moment in the game. UNLV has just been dominating, which is a big part of the game. Is being able to start with PIC. That's something that goes a long way. Is UNLV has been able to outshoot us by ASU by 8 shots.
Sun Devils won by ASU. Feed pass here for the Sun Devils get knocked away by the Rebels. Rebels now on attack. Number 14. And they send it below the net as it's going to be a scrap for the puck. And the Sun Devils somehow get it as they're moving and trying to get into the offensive zone. Back to the point, the Rebels have it. Flip down to number 14 and wide shot here by the Rebels. No good. And the Sun Devils corral it. Flip it down to ice. Goes wide. It's going to be number 13 for the Rebels. And that'll be Tyler Kilgalami, I believe. As they will have it down below their net. UNLV now on attack, looking to find the offensive zone. As number 2, Carolo, looking to find a shot. He's behind the net with number 28. Threads it through, back at the point. Flips it through to number 3 as this offensive pressure is being too much for ASU right now. It's Carlo, blocked by Glenn. Another shot attempt for the Rebels as they keep adding their shot to goal. And now ASU gets it down and stolen away by number 24, I believe, for the Rebels. Rebels now back on attack. Massick looking, finding, saved by Glenn as he does some quick little stick twicks as it's safety smooth.
UNLV again and again with the pressure here on Nick Glenn. He's able to stand tall there at that last rush. But it's good to see ASU getting more shot runs here. We hit the 16-minute mark of the second period.
Dean and Rami both go at it. ASU remains with the puck in their own defensive zone, trying to force some shots. It's going to be Chadwick. Threads it through, lost puck. But they're going to recover as it's going to be Killy Rami gets hit into the boards. And ULV retains the puck. And ULV now on the offensive side, looking to find a little bit of spark. There's been a lot of stoppages so far in this game. Not a lot of shots really for the Sun Devils team as they try to feed it through Cameron, but it's getting blocked by the Rebels. And now UNLV trying to slow the pace down just a tad bit below their net. Trying to maybe get a line change in. As it's going to be 18. Threads it through. Now back to number 8. Zips it, dumps the ice, and line change here official for the Rebels as they get some fresh feet. Give me number 28 for the Sun Devils. Threads it through today. Intercepted by number 6 for the Rebels. And the Rebels now looking to find just a little bit of action as they dump it again. We Chadwick with the puck. Trying to get out of their own offensive zone as they keep getting it back there. The Rebels are forcing a lot of offensive pressure and haven't really been on defense much this game as some of them have not had a couple quick shots on goal in a minute. There's going to be a little fight for the puck here in the corner, but recovered by UNLV. A little bit of a spin cycle for the Rebels as they're trying to get out of this defensive zone and get it on to their offense. So it'll be number 15 for the Rebels in the offensive zone. Pass it back to 44. Point to be number 6 for the Rebels. Hoots fires away, but it's going to be a little bit of deflection as the Rebels don't get a good shot. Number 92 dumps it for the Sun Devils. And it's going to be recovered by Fundator and this Rebels team. Rebels get it back, bounce off the glass. Glenn recovers it. Almost a little bit of a wrong move there as the Rebels intercepted that. Flapper, no good. And it's going to be tipped. And again, Glenn with the save against Oliver Band. Puck battle against the boards. It's going to be Jake King going down the ice into the offensive zone as another Rebels line change. ASU does the same. Below the net is going to be the Sun Devils. And it's going to be batted away. And the Rebels return the puck on the offense side. Intercepted by the Sun Devils as they quickly become a defensive game. A lot of offense in that first period, and now not so much. There's going to be another puck battle, and UNLV gets it. Number 10 for the Rebels looks and gets blocked by Glenn. Glenn with the tricky recovery. It's going to be Friesen down the ice. Gets number 24. Quick hit by the Rebels, and the Rebels recover the puck again. And a big whiff, otherwise number 10 for the Rebels Dylan Jensen would have had a big 1-on-0 chance for a scoring opportunity. And the Rebels flick it all the way down ice, looking for a quick dump, recovered by the Sun Devils. Quick line change for the Rebels, as his number 1 team in the nation is getting a little bit boxed up by the Sun Devils right now. ASU also has a line change. Number 14 driving down the ice. It's going to be Luke Fackel for the Rebels. Luke Fackel shoots and blocked by Glenn. Glenn really flashing his pads and not letting a single goal go through. As Fackel here again with the puck, looking to find anybody. Back at the point, it's going to be Nagra. Nagra back to number 7 for the Rebels, as they're kind of playing ring around the rosy. As Fackel shoots and gets blocked by an ASU defender. It's going to be DiMaggio recovers it. Now back to Nagra, and recovered again by the Sun Devils, as Nate Glenn looks to be getting a little tired as he wants to get out of this defensive zone. And that's exactly what happens. ASU has the puck. Number 13 gets wrangled up by the Rebels, as it was a quick line change for the Sun Devils. And now looking to slow down the pace is the Rebels. Line changes occur on both sides as they look to get new defensemen and forwards to get some fresh legs for both teams. And now the offense is going to pick back up the Rebels. Deflected here. Tip in, but Sun Devils get it back. And it's going to be number 97 for the Sun Devils, sending it over the glass. It's going to be a stoppage.
That was a good solid 5 minutes of play there of no whistles blown, as a little talk between the refs is going to decide where this faceoff goes. And it seems like they're deciding to go just outside of the zone for ASU, but no, they're going to bring it back into the zone. As Van is going to work on number 9 for ASU, that's Bryce Johnson, to the right-hand side of the play. Faceoff is tied up and won by ASU.
Yeah, UNLV going to be back on the offensive possession as number 8 for the Rebels slips and recovered by the Sun Devils, looking to force a shot, goes wide. And the Rebels between possessions. And ASU looks to find another goal to break 2 apiece. Rebels now on the offensive attack. Number 3 for the Rebels finds it back. That'll be another missed shot by number 22 for the Rebels. And ASU has it back on the offensive side, as looking for the Rebels to play some defense. Recovered here by the Rebels as a little bit of tip pass and a mixed communication. The Mastic for the Rebels, looking to find anybody at all. Finds it to McIntosh. McIntosh, as we see in a late hit, and a little bit of a fight is starting. It's blown dead. I believe there's a penalty against the Sun Devils.
Yeah, I mean, that was, McIntosh had that one coming for him. If you're going to try to get a shot off 2 or 3 seconds after the whistle, you're going to expect to get a blown there from an ASU defender. McIntosh, door open of the Rebel penalty box. We'll see who they throw in there. I'm assuming it is McIntosh for the late shot. Yeah, they're looking for McIntosh. He is trying to hide on the bench over here.
And I believe it is gonna be,
or no, they're gonna throw
Dean, number 18 for the Rebels. Dean.
You must have missed that one. I didn't see Dean commit any crimes there, but I saw was McIntosh. Oh, so they called it too many penalties. So that's just response by head coach of the Rebels, as ASU is going to be gifted another power play on the day. And they're looking to obviously extend that and break the tie.
And it's gonna be Christian Day for the Sun Devils on the faceoff. They get a back slapper here. Does not go for the Sun Devils. And the Sun Devils are looking to get some offensive tactics going. They have the man advantage on the power play for the third time today. And like Liam said, 2 for 2, looking to make it 3 for 3 as it's Friesen now gets the puck back. Goes rink wide. Cameron slaps it away. And recovered by Fundator. And the Rebels just dump it across. But it's going to be Max Chadwick recovering it for the Sun Devils. Chadwick skating down ice. Feeds it back to number 24 over the Sun Devils. Driving down ice. Feeds it back to McIntosh. McIntosh zips it. And now it's going to be below the ice. And shot attempted blocked by Fundator. It's going to hit off the post for Friesen. With a puck battle going on. And it's going to be Chadwick feeds it and zips it to the fellow Sun Devil. And this is wide. It goes for a low block. And UNLV will dump it again as only 53 seconds left on this power play. Chadwick now with the puck. Zipping to number 9, Jake King.
ASU doesn't even have 5 guys on the ice right now. I'm not sure what they're doing here.
Exactly. I believe this is another penalty. I believe on the Rebels.
Wow. So the arm goes up at the ref, and
it's going to be a 5-on-3.
yeah, 5-on-3 opportunity
In the
for ASU.
for 41 seconds
Yeah, the first 5-on-3 we see of the game,
until
as a timeout is going to be called here. So ASU
UNLV minor
gets some
14, number
fresh
3,
legs.
Charles Mason, 2 minutes for roughing. Mason, you
On UNLV for a rough. That is a net penalty. It seems to be ASU had a little bit of a hiccup though on their own side. The power play, which could have gotten to be a 6-on-4, but instead it turned into a 4-on-4, which they got lucky that the penalty was called on the delay for UNLV, as we have a timeout here as ASU is going to look to draw up a play with a long 5-on-3 power play, which will last 41 seconds and then turn into a 5-on-4 for the rest of the minute 20.
So yeah, you have 2 minutes and 41 seconds of the power play, and even if ASU does score on this 5-on-3, you still have another 2 minutes of another 5-on-4. So ASU could theoretically extend this lead to 4-2 before when the power play is all said and done.
Yeah, so obviously that's the goal here for ASU, is they want to get as many pucks to the net as they can in the first 41 seconds, which will obviously grant them the goal and will grant them another power play, which will last a lengthy minute and 20 seconds. And that would allow their second unit to come onto the ice, who does have a goal already early on in this game in that first 10 minutes of play. And so ASU's going to win face off.
5-on-3 here chance for the Sun Devils as it's going to be fought back to Chadwick. Hot potato here for the Sun Devils as looking to find a quick, simple, easy pass. This is number 15, Chadwick, now goes, shoots, and blocks here by the Rebels. Somehow they get it back. Chadwick, back to McIntosh. Chadwick again shoots. McIntosh again, blocked again by Fundator as this UNLV defense is showing some tough grit and might. As Chadwick is looking to get this puck back to McIntosh. Gonna scrum on the boards. And I believe UNLV has the puck and they dump it down.
UNLV returns
Now it's
quick 5-on-4.
5-on-4, and they avoided that 5-on-3 goal.
Yeah, missed opportunity there for sure for ASU, as they had the netminder of UNLV sprawling all over the ice. They maintained possession in the offensive zone.
In the offensive zone, looking to find a little bit of a crease and shot blocked by Fundator for the Rebels, and it's going to be a scrum on the boards as they look to zip it through and thread the needle really on a nice pass here. Friesen shoots, blocked again, rebound corralled by Fundator, and ASU makes some good shots on goal.
What a minute and 20 of Luke Fundator right there. He is playing great in all aspects of this penalty kill. He's really the only reason that the ASU offense hasn't scored. They have had many grade A opportunities on him, but he has been sprawling left and right and making some incredible saves, including one on a Marchand wide open one-timer, which just couldn't find the back of the net. It's Fundator really has picked up his game since that rough start that he had.
Exactly. When it's all said and done, not scoring the power play is really going to be a waste for this ASU team. It's tied 2-2. 8:18 left to play in this second period as Sun Devils number 4 looks to move down the ice. That is Cade Olsen. Flips it down to Newland, number 97, and gives it back to another fellow Sun Devil. Cade Olsen looking for the puck back again, gives it to Jake King instead. Jake King gets hit, and UNLV recovers it and dumps it down the ice. 10 seconds left in this power play, and it looks like UNLV killed not only a 5-on-3, but a 5-on-4, negating a goal in 7-4 as ASU now is on the offensive zone. This is going to be Olsen driving on ice, flicks it down, bounces off the boards, and UNLV will retain possession. UNLV now flips it down to number 9, Johnson, but gets blocked, and UNLV gets it back in the neutral zone. Missed pass here, Franklin recovers for the Sun Devils. And scrum as UNLV somehow gets it back. Backel looking to find Johnson. Johnson shoots and gets blocked as ASU recovers. And it's going to be, I believe, Bryson going down to Connor Swery. Looking to find Exhibit 2, a fellow Sun Devil, as UNLV is somehow retaining possession. And it's going to be offsides for the Rebels.
Bad bounce there as the pass over from Bechtel just hits a little trickle over there at the blue line, leaving it a little ahead of the puck, and resulting in an offsides. And ASU is going to go line change here. They'll be easily at numbers, but as you guys just saw or just heard, there was a big missed opportunity there for the Rebels that were a much needed goal to flip the momentum. It's been all ASU this period.
UNLV will retain possession and flip it down ice, recovered by Marchant. Gets pulled all the way, dumped down the other side of the ice to the UNLV offensive zone. UNLV looking to slow this game down just a tad bit. Like you said, they've been getting a little bit outworked in this second period. Can the Rebels respond? Can they find anything at all as that shot gets blocked by Nick Glenn in the pass? Now the UNLV Rebels are now really fighting for a scrum on the boards, but somehow lose possession and get it back. And Sun Devils and Wright are going to be on the attack. Bad pass here, recovered by the Rebels, and a wide shot by number 11, Hayden Siegel for the Rebels. Rebels get it back in the offensive zone. And ASU flips it back to number 8. Dips it down the ice. And it's going to be number 2 for the Rebels. They get it back. UNLV now flips it down the ice. No icing is kicked off the skate. It's going to be Newland. Flips it down to Gross. And Gross trying to get it back, trying to find anything at all to see if he can get anything going. 5:34 left here. 2-2 game inside the Mullet Community Iceplex as ASU looks to find another offensive attack as this period has been silent with scoring. Lost scoring opportunity as UNLV gets a shot and blocked by Glenn. And what a good save, flashing those pads and leather. Cross-ring pass as he gets pushed down. Nagra shoots, blocked again by Glenn. Glenn showing off a really defensive performance in this game. Masick flashes it and gets caught by Glenn on a little bit of breakout action as McIntosh is pushing.
Yeah, it's a good offensive zone pressure. Something we haven't seen yet this period from UNLV. It finally gets to flip the script of this such a cool play as ASU and UNLV get a whole 10 guys on there. But let's not forget Nick Glenn. A good senior to say this game. Damasio had a great A opportunity right in front of him. Really just made all that language from the second period so far. But this face off the left side. Oh.
Battle of the number 9 as Johnson faced off. King reigns victorious as he gets the puck back. Sun Devils looking to flick it up, recovered by the Sun Devils. Little stick play, and somehow the Sun Devils get it back and knocked away by the Rebels. As Rebels looking to force the offensive possession as Backel feeds it to Mesnak. Or Mensch. My apologies, as Mensch hits it up and goes into the netting. It's going to be a stoppage of play.
Yeah, good block shot there by ASU's number 20. That's Luke Chili's early block shot that resulted in the buck. Going over the glass, trying to get it behind him. So it's remains in their own 2-zone. A big face off the floor made that play in this period. Still silent on goals.
Tackle now for the face off the Rebels. The Sun Devils recover the puck as they shred it down, and a little bit of a blocked pass, blocked defender as AC gets it back in the offensive zone. Recovered by UNLV, looking to make the offensive change. Quick 2-on-3 opportunity, twigged it away. Is number 20 Chase for the Sun Devils. What a great job using his stick to get that puck out and about of the zone. It's be number 12 for the Sun Devils, looking to find a chance. Feeds down to Chase, blocked pass can go below the net. It's going to be a scrum for the puck, and UNLV takes advantage. And they will get, I believe, the puck back. Yes, they do. It's going to be number 28. Menson shoots and gets blocked by Nate Glenn. Nate Glenn, another show-stopping performance, as 0 goals have been allowed to 3:47 left in the second period. Franklin now tips it back to Chase, and Chase is getting a lot of work laid this period. And it's going to be icing, as Sun Devils have no choice but to ice it out.
Yeah, Sun Devils right there is the icing goes on to be no change for the Sun Devils. UNLV's going to mix up their plays. So probably trying to get their best healthy line out as these Sun Devils have had a solid 2 minutes now. It's drained out of energy. As we see a big 5 now.
Tilly Vaughn comes into the face-off. Again, the offensive zone for the Rebels, and Rebels shoot and gets blocked. Sun Devils retain possession as they will try and get the puck back. Sun Devils pushing down the offensive side, flick it down ice, and no icing will be called. And the Rebels will retain possession with 3:18 left. Still a tie game, 2-2. Plenty of scoring opportunities for the Sun Devils, but none have gone in. They had a 5-on-3, they had a 5-on-4, and no avail, as the Sun Devils could not get a goal in this period so far, as the Rebels look to have an offensive attack. Number 2 for Rebels, Manganiello. He flicks it down ice, but the Sun Devils recover. And number 24 for the Sun Devils, Palmer, number 73, gets it back to number 15 for the Sun Devils as he flips it down ice off the boards and could not recover is Friesen, as the Rebels have another shot at offensive play. But not before, as Rebels get it back. Jensen, quick scoop up, but Glenn gets it back in his glove.
Yeah, it seems like I made decent Sun Devils. Shots were about 28. I said the Sun Devils were pretty much out. ASU hasn't registered a single shot, and UNLV has registered 6 now. They remain in the offensive scheme.
UNLV wins the face-off, the shot blocked by the Sun Devils. As in years, new scrum for the puck is number 9. I believe Jake King gets the pass off, but no avail, as the Rebels will get it back. That's number 7 with the puck right now. Mario DiMaggio slowing down this offense. 2:07 left to play in the second period of hockey. UNLV will get it back in their offensive zone. As a big hit here gets a laid on Gordon. Gordon recovers and pass here as King into the offensive zone for ASU. Feeds it in to number 2, Connor Squarey. The forward looks to have a goal in the first one of his season, but no avail, as the Rebels will get it back. On the offensive side, it's going to be Wyatt. Shoots it, but gets blocked by the stick, and Chadwick looks to recover. But number 3 for the Rebels will get it back, and Gross recovers the puck, but not before. Number 28, Chadwick, knocks it loose accidentally, and the Rebels try to feed it over to number 22, Coons. But bad pass, a little bit of miscommunication, and Wyatt just passed it all the way down ice. Don't know what he was thinking there, trying to maybe get some time. 1 minute left to play.
1 minute remaining.
Still scoreless, 2-2. Time winding down inside a minute. You gotta think it's all go time. Right now, for the Sun Devils, as a quick shot gets blocked. But the Rebels get it back. Number 3, it's gonna be Charles Massett. Feeds it down the ice. They're gonna get it back. And the puck goes wide all the way down into the UNLV offensive zone. And the Rebels, with about 30 seconds left, as time is trickling down for the second period of action, is going to be Joseph Parolo with a shot and gets recovered by Nate Glenn.
Yeah, 22.3 seconds remaining in this period. Glenn having himself one heck of a period about. But UNLV is looking at themselves that caught better than shots. There's a shots keep finding the chest that Glenn, making it easy for the hold on to this as they set the best chance game. Nadra and face-off is won by ASU.
Yeah, face-off again, won by ASU. A little bit of a trip here. The Rebels get back to Maggio, looking to find anybody at all for the fellow Rebel. But cannot. And a quick hit on the boards for the Sun Devils. Franklin. It's in the middle of a scrum on the boards for the puck. 2, 1, 0, and time will wind down. Scoreless period as UNLV gets 30 shots on goal for this game, and ASU only has 8. The end of the second period, not enough to
Shots on goal in the second
40
period.
minutes. The
ASU
last
with 7 shots
action.
on net. UNLV with 11 shots on net.
All right, thanks for watching. We will be back after the second intermission. Give us about 15 minutes. 20 minutes left on the clock. All right, we are back for the third. We'll have our radio commentators take over here.
And welcome back to Mount America Community Iceplex as we are ready to hit the ice for the third period of play in this absolute barn burner hockey. It's a 2-2 tie with UNLV and ASU Sun Devils. ASU looking to pick up a rather disappointing end to that second period, you could say. As UNLV was all overcoming pretty much every aspect of the game. Who do you have, Brett?
Yeah, I mean, you talked about it earlier. They had the 5-on-3 power play for 41 seconds, and they had the 5-on-4 power play for a full 2 minutes, and they couldn't get anything done. McIntosh was the wide open one-timer by some other people, like Rose and Rice, and some pretty good shots. But really, what stood out to me was it play. The defense are powerhouse in that second period, not making any shots going.
And they go ahead and force you reckon in between the pipes as we are ready for puck drop. For the third period of play between the number 1 Rebels and the number 5 Sun Devils. As the faceoff is one drop to DiMaggio, he's going to send it in around the left-hand side. It goes around to number 3, that's Mason. Mason sends it in, that is a quick goal! What a start to the period! As Ryder McIntosh buries it. As the Rebels, take the lead early in the third.
And immediately, 10 seconds into this period, with no goals being scored the last period, the Rebels jump on top 3-2.
UNLV.
Wow,
goal.
what a start for UNLV. They did it
Scored by
for
number
a minute
15.
10. This time only took them 10 seconds. I mean,
McIntosh
maybe if
assisted
they
by number
line
3.
change after 10 seconds of play. As we
McIntosh
begin
from
at
Basic.
center
Time
ice.
goal, 19:50 remaining.
And
in
like
the
I said
third
earlier,
period.
that's how big plays can win face-offs. They won the face-off, got the puck in, threw it on net, and there it goes. They have a lead now in this game. As this time, the face-off is won by ASU. It's Friesman. Friesman's going to try to hunt it below the net, but it's Naga that gets it. He rims it up the side, and it's kept in by number 73 at the point for ASU. He sends it in deep, and here comes Naga to get it, but he can't, and it's forward now Friesen meets him behind the net. Battle going on between DiMaggio and Friesen. This time it's picked up though, and Ford's gonna clear it right to the stick of number 73 for the Sun Devils, as they're gonna work it back into the zone. Friesen chips it in, and King is on it on Kuntz. Kuntz now to DiMaggio. DiMaggio sits behind the net with it. No pressure, no time wasted here from DiMaggio, as he's gonna dump it off to Kuntz, as he's gonna replace him as the main man standing behind the net with the puck. As UNLV starts to swing their guys, as Kuntz gets up the middle, finds McIntosh, or Mensch, excuse me, as this puck is intercepted and a penalty called, a retaliation penalty, it seems to be on number 9, Gross Johnson of UNLV. That is a bad penalty to take. Seems like he just two-handed number 6 here in the corner, that's number 12. That's Stopoulos, or no, that's UNLV, excuse me, that's number 12.
Grady Franklin.
Yeah. Wow, that's a bad penalty to take if you are
Number 9, Bryce Johnson.
Bryce Johnson. I mean, that's not what you like to see right after a momentum shift to goal. Now,
Your
you just
Sun Devils are on the power play.
the face-off to the right of the netminder. This face-off is won by ASU. Left on the left side wall, that's Gross. Gross back now, and he gets it right back from Chadwick. And it's Gross now, fired to the net. Second opportunity shot, doesn't go. Butler picks it up behind the net. And it's right back to Gross now on the left side. Gross now moves it down low. Cross ice pass to Marchant. Doesn't go. It's picked off there below the goal line and set the length of the ice by Florolo. ASU now moving back into the zone. It's dumped in on the right-hand side by Marchant. Marchant now moves up the wall, and it's ASU with it, resetting the power play. And a mishandled puck on the wall over there by Friesen, or excuse me, Gross, ends up clearing the zone for UNLV, a gift you could call it. Chadwick now moves it in. Back to Marchant. Marchant tripped up and penalty called. ASU is going to get another 5-on-3 as Basic should find his way to the penalty box.
It looks like it really could be a couple of games. Look, he kind of looked him there with his stick, kind of held it against his body, but was not allowing the movement. Most likely it's probably going to be tripping.
Yeah, we'll see the official call. Either one could go. Maybe they give them both, give a gift for ASU.
Give him a gift.
But I don't believe
Double
so.
minor? Double minor?
I mean, wouldn't that be awesome?
UNLV minor penalty. Number 3, Charles Basic. 2 minutes for slashing.
Oh, they're going to call it slash. Let me
Slash
middle there.
penalty. 17:51 remaining.
As ASU is going to
Your
keep
Sun Devils are on the
5-on-7 fatigue as they lose the faceoff, and UNLV's man number 22 clears the zone as we reset behind the net with ASU moving up the ice. Now is Chadwick. Chadwick gets past DiMaggio. He drives the net back to the slot. King shoots. Big save there. What a save by the netminder Luke Fundator with a straightaway shot from the point.
Yeah, flashing his pads there really got down the ground and stopped that puck from even having a chance of even going in between the spikes.
Wow. Fundator, what a save. And a great look there by Chadwick. Found King right in the middle of the ice, but King just can't find the back of the net. As we still have 42 seconds on this 5-on-3. Same unit apply. Now we're good for ASU. Face off to the right of Fundator. One by ASU walking around at the top from the slot. Just wide. Rebound shot. They score! Number 24, Caden Butler. Finds the back
Exactly, and what a great rebound shot there by Butler. Right place, right time, right shot. What a shot from Butler in this run.
ASU stays in the battle as the center ice face-off is coming any moment now.
Final goal. Power play goal. Scored by number
Still keep the same 5
24.
guys out there. He's got 5 that have been on the ice for
Scored
ASU.
by number 89, Matthew Brody. And number
Cross on the
9,
face-off makes it as UNLV picks it up. UNLV sends it on the ice. Well, again, now using that, dumping it off for Friesen. And coming up the ice now, it's number 28 for ASU. That's Chadwick. Chadwick dumps it off to Butler. Butler cuts to the middle. But this one is just going to be gloved by Fundator.
Yeah, nice lead moves there by Butler, trying to evade his UNLV defenders, but quick, easy glove save for Fundator is what it does.
A little bit forward was hunted down. Butler there. Butler gave a little love tap to Fundator after he put his glove on top of the puck. Look at the back and loose to no avail. Face off with up to Fundator. Okay, wins the face off back to Marchant. Marchant is going to buy some time here at the point. Finds Gross across ice. That's 28. That is Chadwick. Chadwick to Marchant on his sweet spot. Marchant looking for someone to go to. Fires it on net. Good rebound shot. Just bounces to the corner. Good puck control by Fundator. Battle in the corner going on between ASU and UNLV, and it's won by UNLV. They're going to rim it around the boards all the way down to Glenn. Wow. Behind the play, we get a dirty hit from number 46, Mason Kelly. It's a fun disciplined play from UNLV. Finds back in the penalty box. They're going to reverse it.
Yeah, let's say another 5-on-3 here, but looks like it'll be another 4-on-4, I believe, for another 39 seconds.
We'll see what they give here. If these will just be offsetting penalties and it'll be 2 minutes and a whistle, or will it result in a 4-on-3, which would be the first of the game?
Coincidental penalties.
Yeah, coincidental penalty. So that means
For UNLV, number
two
46,
penalties
Mason
that
Kelly.
will stop at
2 minutes for cross-checking.
next time past 2 minutes.
For your Sun Devils, number 89, Matthew Gross.
So still on the power play for ASU with 39
Cross-checking
seconds
on
left. Maybe
UNLV,
Brandon
embellishment on
as
ASU.
they
Both
win the
penalties
face-off
for
back.
16:30 remaining in the third period.
Olsen
Both
puts
players
it on
will
inside
return
the
at
Newland.
14:30
Newland
and a
circles
stop.
way up the ice. Back over to Olsen, just behind them though, so they'll work their way back. As it's Austin Cameron with it now. Back to Olsen. Olsen's going to break the blue line. Sends it in, but it's tipped away by DiMaggio. Face-off coming to the left side of Fundale.
Yeah, what a good pass there by DiMaggio, trying to get it out, but unluckily for them, an ASU interceptor and just pass it out of bounds and have another face-off lead up. Here it comes.
New set of 4 coming in for ASU, and 1 new man coming in for the Sun Devils. Number 50. That's Ty Marchant. Marchant is a power play merchant here in this game. As the face-off is 1-2 Priestman. A forward battle going on as Jackson Wyatt is the man who ends out with it. He's going to take it behind his own net and tries dumping it, whiffs on it, goes right behind his own net. And this puck finds its way out of the zone as the power play. 3-3 game, 15:47 left in the third period. UNLV put pressure behind the net and they turn it over. And a shot to that is not going to get there. Blocked there by Olsen. Puck knocked out of the zone by number 13. That's Kelly Ram. And UNLV forced to reset with Jackson Wyatt moving it back to Kuntz. Kuntz up the left side of the ice. He's going to find Mensch. Mensch now goes left, cuts inside, but it's taken away by number 91. That's Matt Taylor. Taylor now going to dump the zone. And it's Fording at inside his own zone, moving it up to number 9. That is Bryce Johnson. Johnson fresh out of the box is going to give it to Carrillo. Carrillo moving it up ice now. They've got numbers. UNLV working into the zone. Back to Carrillo. Carrillo sends it down the ice to Johnson. Johnson behind the net. Looks for his man 14. That's Luke Beckel. Can't find him. Beckel now in the middle of the ice towards the net to Mensch. Mensch can't hold on with a straightaway opportunity. He's going to move it right back to the point. That's number 3. Or 23, excuse me. Sends one to the net. To no avail. Blocked it away by Glenn. UNLV holds pressure down low. ASU cannot clear the zone. Here comes Carrillo with a shot right to the glove of Glenn. Glenn stands tall as ASU will get a new set of 5.
And what an impressive 3 minutes there for ASU. They're on the defense end. Glenn holding strong, only allowing 1 goal in the first 10 seconds, which quickly responding to X6 and 3 good defense lights out for ASU.
And they pick up their first 2 shots, or excuse me, the first 2 shots since their goal 10 seconds into this period as they look to maintain this pressure they have all game as the faceoff is back to DiMaggio. DiMaggio's shot is blocked, though, by number 9. That's Jake King. Puck goes below the net of ASU, and it's number 18 battling along the boards with ASU defenders, which was Cade Olson. Back to the point now as DiMaggio. Puck goes off his skate and out of the zone, so he's going to skate it back to his own zone, looking to reset the offense. He's going to drop it back to Nagra. Nagra cuts inside. A good angle there by Butler. Knocks Nagra off the touch. He goes back to DiMaggio. DiMaggio is going to send it up the ice to Dean, and Dean gets it down to the ASU zone. Cade Olson, the man on it. He's going to move it quickly up the half wall to number 24. That's Caden Butler, the man who tied up this game just a little earlier. Duchamp now turns it over in the middle of the ice, and here comes Jackson Wyatt. Jackson Wyatt with helpers with him. He will send one into the zone. A nice hit there by Marchant. Pins number 3, Charles Masick, onto the wall and clears the zone as number 22 for UNLV takes it behind his net. That's Dylan Kuntz resetting UNLV. He's going to come out the left side from Fundado, but he's going to turn it right over in the middle of the ice. It's Ty Marchant. Marchant moves it to the left side. Towards the net is a shot from number 77 to no avail. And back towards the net is Kylie Lamb. Tries to get one to sneak past Fundator. Cannot, and UNLV clears with McIntosh. McIntosh is going to hold on to this puck. Oh, and a big hit. Center ice body by Day. UNLV holds pressure. They drive the net, number 94. Big save by Nate Glenn. Towards the point now is Ford. Ford sends one to the net. Another save by Glenn. Glenn playing out of his mind in this game so far with a ton of grade A opportunities, as Carrillo is going to send that one down to behind the ASU net. Here comes around the net. A quick shot there by number 3, Charles Masick. Gloved by Nate Glenn. And a little scrum going on in front of the net.
Yeah, looks like a little bit of a fight. Brings on after the whistle blows. And like you said, Ray had this month last week. The other impact on a real defensive performance. Really going through 23 shots is not too shabby.
Not too bad. Wow, Ty Marchant is going to get called here for a penalty. No offsetting penalties. Philadelphia is going to head to the power play. Get him on a cross check after the whistle. They're going to get a quick look at that here.
Sun Devil minor penalty, number 5, Marchant. 2 minutes cross checking.
5.
Marchant for cross checking penalty.
You were
Ball 23 remaining in the third period.
Towards the man on the first off.
Around the penalty kill, powered by the 100 White SWAT team.
And wins the face-off straight back, but it's out of the reach of Nagra's stick. Go all the way behind their own net. Nagra now moving up ice with numbers. He's going to send it back to Mensch. Mensch now trying to get an odd man rush for UNLV. Dumps it off to Ford. Ford to Nagra. Nagra back to Ford. Ford to Mensch. Mensch on the right side. Moving it down low. Back to Mensch. Mensch shot. Straightaway shot is wide. And it's recovered by Nagra. Nagra throws it down low. And ASU to recover. And a big hit below the goal line from number 34, Oliver Band. Nagra now over to Mensch. Mensch switching positions with Nagra. Nagra to the right side. Down low to Band. Band, no avail. Over to Mensch. Cross-side speed. Big save by Glenn. And this puck's going to end up back on the stick of DiMaggio. To no avail. This is passed down low. DiMaggio to the right side. Right side to Mensch. Mensch working. Puts it down low to Band. Band back to DiMaggio now. DiMaggio just wide on the shot from the point. And here comes Mensch again, trying to get a shot. Loses it by himself. ASU gets a gift with 4 new speakers coming on the ice. Mensch now goes back to number 7. That's DiMaggio. DiMaggio now moving up the ice. He's got speed, and he dumps it off to number 9. That's Bryce Johnson, the big man for UNLV. And a nice clearing attempt there by ASU cannot be held in by Jackson Wyatt. And this time it's Wyatt coming up the ice. Delayed offsides called there as whistle blown for offsides. Puck will be right outside the ASU zone.
Yeah, and what a great 5 minutes there for the Sun Devils, especially that 2-minute power play. Only 12 seconds left of that power on the penalty kill. 12 seconds away from negating that goal and going down 4-3, which the same score they lost by last night. That's number one penalty.
Face off just outside and to the left of Nate Glenn's zone. Being king on the face off for ASU, and looks to be Carrillo, excuse me, the defenseman on the face-off for the UNLV, and another offside is called as DiMaggio tries to make a play at the blue line.
A little bit of sloppy play here for the Rebels, like you said, just those dirty hits and not really playing that well in this third period. Yes, you had that goal with 10 seconds in the third period. What have you done after that? What have you done recently? Nothing.
Yeah, this has been a quite disappointing power play. They've moved the puck quite well, but haven't gotten many grade A opportunity shots to the net as they have wished for. Face off one back to Jensen. And yet again comes out to play it. Tries to dump it out of the zone, but it's kicked away by Siegel. And it's back behind the net on ASU. ASU now chips it up to the left-hand side of Glenn. Now net front opportunity. They score! Kelly to Siegel to the back of the net. UNLV takes the lead 4-3 with 10:07 left in this game.
And what a great feed from Kelly to Siegel as Siegel breaks the tie, and it's now 4-3 for the second day in a row. Let's see if the Rebels can put this one away.
UNLV goal, 4-7, Siegel assisted by number 10, Dylan
Credit
Johnson.
to the power play goal.
Number 46,
The power play had ended
Ethan Kelly.
just seconds
Time to
before
the
the
goal.
puck found the back of the net. Siegel, though, a great A effort, finding his way to the middle of the ice, and Kelly finding him an even better effort as ASU's going to win this faceoff. Passes it off to Scary. Scary puts it in the zone as it's 4-3 for UNLV. Forward to McIntosh. Puck gets out of the zone, back to McIntosh. McIntosh using his wheels to get below the goal line. Marchant beats him to the puck, but McIntosh all over it. Daddle goes to the point. Carrillo now puts a shot on net, and it's blocked, and it hits Glenn right in the pads and throws his glove on top of it.
It looks like another fight is probably looking to come out of this, but the refs immediately say no. This game is getting a little heated. Yep.
Yeah, it is easily getting heated. That's what you see in these kind of series, though. It's the second time they played in under, I'd say 12, or we're going a 16-hour difference in these games. Their game last night was a late slot. That went pretty late in the night, and they wake up and just see each other yet again.
Tyler Kilromney wins the faceoff for the Sun Devils as the Rebels look to have a fighting chance, but the Sun Devils in the offensive zone. Batted away. Carrillo gets it back to the Rebels, and now back to Mensch. Mensch feeds it all the way down to Johnson. Johnson exiting the neutral zone. Tipped away, missed pass. Rebels somehow regain possession, but stolen away from the Sun Devils. And again, this possession for the Sun Devils and the Rebels has been so sloppy. Not one team has really been able to keep good control of the puck as Glenn knocks it away and feeds it to, I believe, Killy Rom, as they would just dump it below the net, and the Rebels now have possession. Really taking it slow and trying to waste as much time as possible. 8:50 left in this game. The Rebels are up 4-3. Almost 40 shots on goal compared to the Sun Devils' 22. And the Rebels now push up the ice. That'll be Duncan, I believe. And it goes below the net. And the Sun Devils retain possession along the boards. Feed to Keely Rom. Now it's Weiser. And now it's Gross with the puck. Shoots and far wide. Hits off the board.
Delayed penalty here.
Delayed penalty, I believe, as Gross got hit pretty hard. And it's going to be another AHA power play. I believe the 4th and 5th of the night. And this could not come at a better time. 8:20. You're down 3-4. You have 2 minutes to square up this game and get it back to
UNLV.
Yeah, I mean, ASU was getting left and right. The discipline of the Rebels. As DiMaggio is sent to the box for a header contact, an unnecessary else, but that was just an unnecessary hit there from DiMaggio, which gives ASU the man advantage for the next 2 minutes of play.
And UNLV wins the faceoff in their own zone, trying to bat it away, goes all the way down ice, as it is a dunk. It'll be all the way down by Glenn, as Glenn gives it to his fellow Sun Devil. The Sun Devil is pushing the offensive zone. Number 28 flicked away, and again the Sun Devils have to play catch up as they're looking to get a hold of this puck. Sun Devils now past the neutral zone, now in the offensive zone. It is now Gross looking to find Marchant on the opposite side, knocked away from the Rebels. Another dunk. As a minute 22 is left on the penalty kill and 7:40 left in this game. Rebels lead 4-3 as Marchant gets the puck, handed off to Killy Rom. And Killy Rom tries to dump it. Marchant gets it back, and Killy Rom below the net, behind it, trying to find something that you can do. Gross hands it. Marchant has been a tear on this game. Looking to find a shot, shoots, and blocked away, rebound, goal! Tyler Killy Rom to level this game. 4-4 by Killy Rom.
Wow, what together that puck by Killy Rom. A smart shot away by Marchant. He's able to walk into the middle of the ice from his speed spot, which is, as we've talked about, on the right side of the ice, or the left side of Fundener, and he walks in, gets a shot, gets a good bounce, but right to the stick, Killy Rom finds it back to that right Fundener. Sun Devils fight for their lives.
Exactly. Looks a little bit like no penalty here. And the Rebels will get this puck back. Glenn pokes it out for the Sun Devils. That's kind of be a scrum along the boards behind the net for the Rebels. The Rebels have been so deadly in the offensive zone. 40 shots, I believe, with 4 goals. And they're looking to get it back along the boards. Rebels fighting. The puck gets tripped up on the other end. And now in the defensive zone are the Rebels. Number 93 looking to make some pressure for the Sun Devils. Bryson, no avail, as they will do some quick juke tricks, but really just push the puck down along the end of the rim of the rink. The Sun Devils looking to find possession. Rebels get it back, knocked away. It's a little bit of a sloppy pass. And the Rebels are looking to find a goal, and it gets shot but tipped away. Another great save by Nate Glenn. Rebels have possession, feeding it down to Corello. Corello shoots, threads the needle to number 3, Johnson. Back to Corello at the point. And they're really trying to play hop to Corello now at the point with another pass. Gives it back, and someone loses their stick. And the stick is now just in the field of play.
Defender with no sticks here now.
Exactly. Corello shoots and misses. And then get blocked away by Glenn. And like you said, 2 ACHA defenders with no stick. They can really do nothing right now except to be a presence. Corello back to Johnson. Johnson, slapper, up, no good. Rebound Corello. Now back to Johnson at the point. Feeds it to number 15 for the Rebels. Shoots, misses. Wide right, hits off the boards. And this full pressure has been insane for the Rebels so far. As another shot goes and blocked by Nate Glenn. Corello now back at the point. Feeder back to Michelson. Rebound, no good. As it's going to be a scrum. And the number 15 will get it back to Corello, who, guess what, is back at the point. Corello finding another shot wide high. And ASU trying to find another stick. And they have a line change as they get new skates. And back on the board is UNLV as they are still in the offensive zone. Still applying full pressure. Another shot goes up wide right. Corello tries to get it back, but not before ASU swats it out. And finally, Nate Glenn has some rest, but not for that long, as UNLV will press into the offensive board again. Number 11 looking to find a shot. No good as ASU gets it and looking to find the offensive zone as it will dwindle into the Glen. And ASU has it in the offensive zone. Poked away by the Rebels. And it is 4 minutes left to play exactly. UNLV 42 shots on goal, ASU 23. As they will just dwindle down time and waste as much as they can. UNLV, sloppy pass mishandled. Has to give it back to DiMaggio, number 7 for the Rebels. DiMaggio flicks it down, ricocheted off at ASU board. And it looks like Friesen gets it back, and Gross looking to find a play, but does not get it as it is too far in front of him. And again, what UNLV has been doing all game, really just dwindling down this time and trying to at least get this game ended or at least get it overtime.
Big missed opportunity early there when ASU had 2 guys with no sticks. This is a mini power play for UNLV. Besides the fact that there was extra bodies, there's no one taking the puck away from them. Couldn't complete or get anything going, but ASU stands tall.
Exactly. ASU had technically was on a 5-on-3 with 2 people with no sticks. Really couldn't do anything except show a presence as UNLV's in the offensive zone. And Nate Glenn, another quick save, gets rebounded off his pad. And UNLV looking to find the puck as it goes dwindling down the side of the rink. ASU gets it on the far left side. But UNLV recovers and pokes a free with the twig. And looks like another ASU defender goes down. No tripping call. As it looks like it was forced on his own action. Number 22 from UNLV shoots. Recovered by Glenn. And at 4-4, 2:24 left in this game. What are we thinking, Lee?
I mean, wow, that is straight away 8 minutes of nonstop hockey, what it seemed like there. As ASU's netminder, Nate Glenn, stays on the ice, just in his butterfly position. I mean, he's got no wind left in the system. He was really worked on this whole last 8 minutes. ASU has been really trapped in their zone. It didn't help that they had 2 guys without sticks, but UNLV nonetheless couldn't capitalize on those opportunities, and we have a tie game.
Exactly. 2:20 left to play. UNLV almost has 20 more shots on goal than ASU. As a sloppy pass here gets ricocheted, but UNLV retains coverage. Number 15, she looks to find a goal, does not fix the shot. And ASU really looking to put on a performance for their team right now. Going up against the number 1 team in the nation, all tied up. 1:54 left as Kuntz will take it behind his own goal and wait to again dwindle this clock out. As they play the winning game, UNLV goes up. Sloppy pass mishandled, but UNLV gets it back in offensive possession. Recovered by ASU. ASU now has it. There's number 9, Matthew Gross, into the offensive zone. Gross with some deep moves. Oh, and gets slammed down by UNLV defender. And everybody is shouting that's a penalty. But the refs do not even bat an eye and call it a clean play. As Friesen now fighting for the puck for the Sun Devils. Sun Devils get it back. It's going to be Friesen with the puck. Back down along the board on the left side. Big hit by Butler. Minute left remaining in the third period. Still knotted up. Did not score. We go into another period of overtime. Coops now has the puck. Skating past neutral zone. Gives it to UNLV number 11. Shoots. Ricocheted off the pad. And Coops and Carollo playing a little bit of a game of hot potato right now. Finding who wants to have the puck and who's going to have a good shot. In this time, ASU is really just trying to have clean puck and not let any shots go in the slot. That way UNLV has no chance of scoring. ASU has it. Trying to play the waiting game. UNLV really gives him full pressure. Bad pass. Recovered by, I believe, Johnson for the Rebels. And quick save by Nate Glenn as he goes on the floor and brought out. 10 seconds left. 8, 7, 6. And looks like the Rebels aren't going to do anything. 3, 2, 1, and we will go into overtime for another period, and I believe it is sudden death. Whoever scores the first goal in overtime will win this game. Wow.
ASU fights back and stays in the game. That late save there by Nate Glenn was really phenomenal, as Sigel had a wide open shot off the cross ice pass from, seemed to be Nagra maybe. But wow, ASU stays alive and lives to fight another period. But now they gotta try to maintain, try to come from behind, and they gotta take the lead and get their first lead of the game.
Exactly. In a minute 40 break right now. And what have really been the keys to the game so far for both teams?
I would just say getting shots on net. I mean, Nate Glenn has seriously stood on his head this entire game. He is finally getting to rest his legs after standing straight up, going down, up, down for the past probably 10 minutes. ASU hasn't really recorded a shot from the 8-minute mark in that third period. It was all UNLV. And it was the same thing in that second period. It really contained the energy of that man in the fight, Glenn. And it obviously will help out Fundator when he doesn't have to really worry about any of these issues going on. When he's staying healthy, he's got energy, he's energized right now. It's just really pressure and good shot.
Yeah, and like you said, Nate Glenn doing his best Florida Georgia line impression, going up, down, up, down, up, down. And Fundator, really good showing so far today. Like I said before, UNLV almost has 21 more shots on goal than ASU, but Fundator had an unlucky bounce, and Tyler Kilwani had a right place, right time, right shot type of goal. And now it all ends up 4-4, as I believe it is on 3 action for 5 minutes. If this does not work out, then you go to shootout, right?
Yeah, that's how it goes. UNLV is going to win this face-off. It's DiMaggio, as he's going to move up the ice and drop it back down to number 34, Oliver Band. Band's going to take some ice. He's going to get a straightaway shot, whips on it, and Marchant, he was going to take it away. Marchant moves it up the ice, and then we got numbers. And no, they don't. A man falls for ASU. Straightaway shot there from number 24, Caden Butler. A missed opportunity as number 9, Jake King, slips up. And now it's UNLV the other way. UNLV, 2-on-1 chance. Nothing happens. And a big save by Glenn. Ends up in the stick of Gross. Gross and Newland with it just wide. And the shot from Gross. And it's just straight back and forth play here. From the other way is Masick. Masick now gives it to Jackson Wyatt. Jackson Wyatt swinging around trying to find somewhere to go, but can't find any lane, so he's going to regroup with his team and give it to the speedster number 14, Luke Backel. Backel now cutting inside, cuts to the net, tries to get a shot, but he's tangled up by ASU defender Gross. But Backel to the front of the net, quick shot, big save by Glenn. I'm not sure Glenn even knew he was behind the net. Resetting here is Gross, trying to find his main man, that's Chadwick. Going up ice with some speed. He's going to cut to the outside lane, and he's going to stop up and slow up this offense as he's going to find Gross. Gross is going to attempt to regroup with his team with hard pressure from Jackson Wyatt, but Gross is going to turn around and head to the offensive zone and contradicts himself again, moving back out with the pass to Marchant. Marchant now allowing his teammates to get a change here as they get brand new legs on the ice. It seems to be Friesen. He's going to drop it now to Friesen. Friesen gaining speed up the left-hand side. He's cutting inside, but cuts right back out with good defensive play from Jackson Wyatt. And UNLV recovers the puck. That's number 10, Dylan Jensen, coming up the right side with no numbers with him. He's going to stop up and wait for some help. He's going to find McIntosh. McIntosh, quick shot right to the chest of Nate Glenn. Glenn's going to hand it right off to Friesen. The goalies aren't really trying to cover up his puck anymore. They want to keep this gameplay going. Catch a team really off balance. As Marchant now. He's going to cut to the middle of the ice. Marchant looking for a shot. Puts one on net. And this time it's Fundator. He's going to cover that one. And we have 2:20 left in the period.
And now we're going to have a quick line. Number 4 for the Sun Devils. I believe that's Cade Olsen We're gonna have Jake King and we're gonna have Aiden Butler for the Sun Devils. And for the Rebels, we're gonna have number 34, Oliver Thayer in. And it's gonna be, I believe, Jake King with the puck, scrum on the boards as Olsen is just back waiting in the corner. It's gonna be number 24 for the Sun Devils, Caden Butler. Caden Butler is shot on goal, blocked by Fundator. Olsen gets it back. Looking to find anybody, trying to find his fellow teammate. Gives it to Butler behind the net. Butler looking to do a little bit of a shindig and gets tripped up. Recovered by UNLV number 3, Charles Masick. Masick now on the push with DiMaggio and Band. Band feeds it to Kuntz now, who subbed in. Kuntz looking for anything. Back at the point, really playing ring around the rosy. Now it's Band that gets the puck. Band looking, finds Mensch, and Mensch wide shot, no good for the Rebels. As 1:18 is left to play in this game, now Olsen gets it back. As both these teams do not want to go to shootout, as shootouts are especially hard. And Olsen now on a scrum on the boards with, I believe, a Manzel or Backel. And is
1 minute remaining.
Butler,
Overtime.
Backel, and Olsen now on the scrum as the puck is free. And Olsen's going to get the pass ricocheted by Masick. 3-on-3 opportunity for both teams. It's going to be Mensch with the puck. Mensch looking, shoots, and rebound blocked by Glenn. And Glenn put another show performance. Carollo, now to number 5, and blocked again, wide right, as Olsen will get the puck back. Clock ticks below 30 seconds as the ASU is stuck in their own defensive end. And there's Carollo looking to find anything, trying to find another road, trying to find another shot. Puck blocked away by King, and it goes flooding down the other side as 10 seconds left are on this clock, and recovered by Marchant. Marchant with time running down, 3, 2, 1, and we will go to a shootout, folks.
At the end of
Another
overtime,
period of overtime. It is now shootout time. You play hockey. What is the hardest part about going into a shootout?
I think it's got to be the pressure. I mean, ASU knows that they're going up against the best team in the nation, and UNLV knows that they are the best team in the nation, and they have a lot to lose in this game if, they can't capitalize on their shootout attempts here. But I think it really just comes down to the goalies. It's really turned into a goalie battle in these late game shootouts. After 65 minutes of play, couldn't solve anything. We get to an extra, who knows how many rounds.
Glenn versus Fundator, a battle that will be remembered forever. At least today, 4-4, we will now go to a shootout. And this is the type of moments that you live for, type of moments that you practice for when you're a little kid, when you're on that lake, when you're on that pond, whatever it may be, when you're on that rink. It's a high game scenario. This is basically win or go home. You have the shot. This is what you dream of when you're a kid. Let's see what both the Rebels and the Sun Devils have got.
First man to shoot is going to be Oliver Band. He's going to come in with a slow approach here. Down his left side, he's going to cut to the middle here. Looking for maybe a shot here. Glenn drops and saves it right off the block.
And first man up here for the Sun Devils is going to be Matthew Gross.
Number 89, Matthew Gross.
The puck is dropped at mid-ice as Matthew Gross slowly approaches. Gets up to speed. Gross has the puck. Sandeep Twix looking to find a goal. Gross shoots and blocked by Fundator. And now it's going to be number 3 for the Rebels, Charles Masick. Going against Fundator, like I said, Rebels have
Second
21
shooter
shots
for
on goal.
UNLV, number 3, Charles
Up by
Masick.
the power of Nate Glenn. Let's see if he can do it again. Masick up the puck, fast approach, going on the right side. Masick shoots, and it will be blocked. Oh, goal. As Masick sneaks it through, and the Rebels are now up 1-0.
Wow, what looked like to have no chance of going in. Massive trying back to that. I think he may have fainted off.
Second shooter for your Sun Devils,
Did all he
number
could.
15.
Masick
Tyler
making it a 1-0 game in the shootout as Marchant now is going to come in quick. Big save by Fundator. I don't even think I heard a whistle blow, but Marchant went quick. And now the last shooter of the day, or last shooter
Third
for
shooter for
shootout
UNLV, number
is
28.
number 28.
Heath Mensch.
Mensch with it now. He could be the game decider if he scores here. Mensch coming down the left-hand side. Gets a quick shot. He scores! The UNLV Rebels take the win.
Your final score in the shootout,
Heath Mensch is the
UNLV
man in
5,
the shootout to end it. The
You'll
final
get a
score
great time today.
5-4.
Your final home game next
What a
Thursday
game
night,
there by Glenn to
October
get it done in the
30th.
shootout. This is exactly what you do so hard. You have 4 rounds of just one-on-one attack. And this one again comes down to team skill and true defense.
Once again, your
UNLV's
final
got the
score
upper
today,
hand, number 1 team,
5-4.
ranked team
UNLV.
in the nation
We'll see
for
you
a
next
reason.
Thursday.
Unlucky
Please drive
blow
home safely.
for the Sun Devils, but they should hold their head high as they force a number
All
1
right, I
team
think
in the
the radio
nation
guys are still talking.
to
I'm
a
going to go ahead and
shootout.
fade them down. Appreciate their help, their insight. Thank you all for watching. Great game for the Sun Devils. Not able to come out ahead. Good competition, though. Appreciate everybody watching again. Like and subscribe to the channel. I am Dr. Ben Smith, bringing you the broadcast today. We'll catch you next time. Stay tuned for highlights.